Hi there, so the season's finished now. I just wanted to ask you your thoughts on the season. How would you rate our season?
You want to go first?
I'll rate first. I think it's been a great season, you know. Everyone was a bit disappointed that we didn't get the Champions League, but who was actually expecting us to get the Champions League? Right, Dad?
Yeah, I'm on the same page. It was a massive rebuilding. See, I wasn't a Wenger out. I always liked Wenger for what he gave us, and what Arteta has achieved, getting rid of the deadwood, turning everything around. We have a culture, we have a system of play, the fans are all on board. I think that speaks for itself, you know. I know we all wanted Champions League, we was right there, it was all in our hands, but these kids, and you've got to remember they're kids, have played their heart out to get to this point. Now, I will be judging Arteta on how he goes on further from this. We've got, I heard yesterday, about 180 million, 200 million euros to spend. If we spend it wisely, you know, we could do big things, you know. It was in our hands with out of Europe this season. Maybe we could have nicked it. It's going to be tougher, but everyone else is in the same boat. And, you know, we're judged by the end of the season, won't we?
Okay, so you know, obviously there's many factors that made us miss out on top four, but what would you say is the main reason you think we missed out?
I would say experience and depth.
Yeah.
Experience and depth, you know, it was just too much for us. If we probably had a couple more midfielders, like we rely heavily on Partey. El Nenny's been amazing though, since he's come in, but the thing with El Nenny, passes sideways and backwards. He doesn't pass as much going forwards, which can limit our play. When he does pass forward, he does play well. But I think El Nenny's been good. Yeah, it's just depth in the squad and rotation. But we'll get there. I have full belief in us.
Okay, what would you give our season out of 10?
I'll give it
a 7.
8. I'll give it an 8.
I'll go 7.
Yeah.
Because we didn't pick anything up, but we rebuilt. If we didn't get into Europe again, then I'll be wondering, you know, that would be a solid 3.
Okay, so who would you say is your signing of the season?
Signing of the season.
Ramsdale.
Yeah, Ramsdale. I told you.
Yeah,
okay,
he did.
When he was at Bournemouth, I told him that Ramsdale's a quality keeper.
He's a keeper.
Yeah, I'm a keeper. I thought he was the best keeper, one of the best keepers in the Prem, best young keeper. And you didn't think much of it.
No, I didn't.
When I heard that Arsenal was linked to Ramsdale, I was telling my dad, Dad, Ramsdale's going to be a thing.
And he did.
And look at him now.
No,
one of the best keepers in the Prem.
He's brilliant. Odegaard, I think, has been brilliant.
Yeah.
I think Tomiyasu, for me, I think he's been an absolute godsend, and it shows how much we miss him when he doesn't play, and he's so versatile. So it's going to be Ramsdale, Tomiyasu. Odegaard is good though.
Yeah, I think he's got like 6 goals and assists, something like that.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Okay, who would you give player of the season to?
That's a hard one.
Player of the season.
I want to say Saka.
He's been brilliant, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know what?
Smith Rowe's been a breakout star though, hasn't he?
I'm going to go Martinelli. You know why? Because he's had such a tough time since he's come here and he hasn't been played. And, you know, he's been trained, or Nketiah. Them sort of players have been sitting on their bench waiting for that moment. And I feel both of them have taken the opportunity when they needed to.
I feel like if Nketiah played a bit more, then yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but that's down to the manager not picking him for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But I thought when he has come on, he's been a shining light compared to when we had the Aubameyang, world-class player, Lacazette. I think this kid has done well.
Yeah.
Okay, and now looking ahead to next season, big summer transfer window coming up. Where do you think we need to strengthen the team?
Midfield, definitely.
Yeah, midfield. We need a couple of strikers.
I'd say 1 extra striker because Nketiah signed a new deal, didn't he?
Yeah, but I still think we're going to be playing in Europe, aren't you? You're going to be playing in all these other different cups. I would like to go and get Cody Gakpo or get Darwin Nunez. So we got an out-and-out striker. We got someone then can hold up the ball.
But then again, he does play in the Champions League, does he? Will he risk Benfica for Arsenal?
Money talks. Money talks. So, and I would also go for Basuma. because of when we haven't got part, you got Basumi that can fill that role. And I'm a big fan of Jed Spence.
Jed Spence.
For right back. But you think that kid from Bologna?
Yeah, Aaron Hickey used to play for Hearts.
Yeah, he's good.
He can play on either side.
Yeah, he's very good.
I think he can play centre back as well, I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think he's a wicked player.
If we spend money on them sort of players, then I have full faith that we'll get top 4. If we try and cut corners or not pay the player what he wants, try to penny pinch, and then he goes off to someone else, that's going to be our undoing. Yeah. We can't do that anymore because Arteta's not a big enough manager to have that pulling power. So unfortunately, you've got to pay the pound notes.
Okay, so next season, what would you say is a minimum requirement?
Minimum requirement for next season is to start scoring goals. But serious note, I would say minimum, we've got to win a cup.
Yeah.
Keep the fans, even if it's Carabao Cup, right?
Yeah,
if we get something like that, it keep everyone excited. But what I would love to us to win UEFA Cup, get in Champions League, take out of everyone else's hands.
First time in forever.
Yeah, it would be.
One last question: how far away do you think we are from challenging the likes of Man City and Liverpool?
We're probably about 3-4 seasons away because they've been constantly strengthening throughout, and Klopp's an amazing manager. I heard the other day Mane's leaving, isn't he? Going Bayern Munich, and then he went and got the Colombian boy came in, and he's been mustered. Diaz.
I'd say.
I reckon we're about 3 or 4 seasons away from that level because they got strength throughout.
I'd say 2 though, because we have beat Man City in the past, haven't we, in the FA Cup? We were close to beating them this season, weren't we?
Yeah, but are we going to be challenged?
And plus we drew against Liverpool with 10 men in the Carabao Cup, I think, is it? So I think we're pretty close. If we just strengthen our squad a little bit more, I think we're definitely going to challenge them.
I think we're way off. Full